Hi, students. Let's create a lab for today, and on the Quartus Prime, the software that we have uh, we did the installation in the previous video. So let's have a tutorial. It's a recorded tutorial. Wherever explanation is needed, I'm going to tell you. So let's begin the video and see.
In this video, we will create a project from scratch in the Quartus Prime environment. So when you open Quartus, go to New Project Wizard, click Next, and then here choose your working directory. So I have a directory on the C drive.
So she says she has a directory on C drive. So if you don't have, see how you can create a directory here.
Called Labs, and under that, I'm going to create a subfolder for this particular project. For the name of the project, we're going to call it DE1 underscore SOC.
So DE1 underscore SOC is like, because this will be the board that we will be using. So she's giving the same name, right? So it's a bit dim here, light. So let me see if I can
Next.
do it. Yeah.
And it's
Should I
creating
just do yes?
the subdirectory.
If you know the
It's an empty
subdirectory.
project. We are not adding files. And here in this step, we want to choose the board we are working with. So the family is Cyclone V.
As I said in the beginning, in the last video, we selected the Cyclone when we were installing the Chorus Prime. So we went for the Cyclone thing. So this is what is being told here.
And to narrow down this long list,
yeah, you keep going down and you have to find what is required by you.
I'm going to go here to package, choose FPGA.
Since we are doing the FPGA, so we have to select this FPGA right here.
Pin count 896.
And now if you see the 896 is selected, and it depends which lab, which kind of work we are doing.
And the core speed grade to 6. And here we only have 3 choices. This is the board we are working.
So in the bottom you see 3 choices. So you have to select the board you're working. So you have the specifications for the board.
And then go to the board tab. Choose the A1 SOC board and make sure that this option is checked. Create top level design file.
So we have to properly see what is required. So let me just make it easy for me to have a look at it. So the Cyclone has been selected, and it's like a family device and board setting. What we are doing is we're doing the device and board setting. So this is important. We should know what we are really doing. So let's go and continue.
Because you need this file when you program the board. Next, in simulation.
So now if you see EDA tool settings, see, this is a tool setting being done.
We're going to choose Model Sim Altera and System Verilog. Next.
So this is going to show you a summary of everything you selected. It's here.
And finish.
So these are the recent projects that you have right here.
Okay, we need to set some options for future use.
Because you will have to have this this thing with you, so you can use it in future as well.
So we're going to go to assignments, settings.
So you clicked on assignments and then the settings.
And under settings, we're going to go to the compiler settings. And then
it is important that you have to do the compiler setting as well.
Then scroll down to the state machine processing. And
so state machine processing. Remember each and every step, and you can write it down.
And we want to change it from auto to user encoded.
So you have to change it from auto to user encoded because you are doing the codes.
For future use of finite state machines.
So in future, we're going to use this for FSM. So this is what she's doing.
Okay. Apply.
So you click the apply, so it's going to apply everything that you have selected.
And okay. We also want to make sure that the path is set correctly to use the model sim. So I'm going to go to tools, options.
So now, before you did the assignment, now you press the tool and you will see what is in there in the tool.
And
okay,
then
so she's
PGA
doing work in the tool.
options, and make sure that this path is as shown.
So make sure, because what she's saying is that you have to make sure which task is the one you have. She's talking about the directory. So you have to make sure whatever is in there, your directory, the lab work, lab one, whatever. So you have to make sure that it's in there.
If it's not, then you click here and go to where you installed the Quartus.
Yeah,
So it should be
go to your location. It might be different, but probably you stored it somewhere else. So she stored it at this location, so she's going there. So just in case if you see it's not in there, so you can go and check.
Intel FPGA underscore light, and then this is 17.0. Then go model sim underscore ASD. And click Win32 ALOEM and select this folder. And okay.
So
now you're all set.
It's all set.
Created a skeleton project,
this is
which you can use in future labs by adding the source code to that project. So if you close Quartus,
now what she did is she closed this thing and she went back to her work wherever those things were stored, and she's going to go for an exe file to run it. So let's see.
Do you want to reopen this project? Here is the subfolder that we created.
So she created in the C, she created lab, and then the subfolder was lab one. I think I would suggest you to name as it is whatever has been told by her. You can give a different name, but this is how, I mean, you can go ahead with this.
And you need to go to de1 underscore soc dot qpf.
So remember, this was in the subfolder. So press that. So you have to remember what you did before, what you stored. So press that one.
And when you double click, it opens the project that we just created, and you're ready to add your source code.
So now this is the project you created. Now you can add your source code. So where it is? Let's see. Okay, so now we are done. Next we can move on to the full adder and all other sequences in the lab. So this is it for today, how to set up the Quartus Prime. Thank you.